This video is powered by Dr. Cinik, one of the world's leading hair transplant centres and a top choice among football superstars. Scan the QR code on the screen or click the link below for your free consultation.
Welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. The transfer window is open officially today, the 14th of June. Transfers can happen. Players can go, players can come. You can do business, you can talk to players, you can talk to clubs. Officially from today until the end of the transfer window, which finishes at the end of August. So we are about to start finding out what is going to be happening with Arsenal's players and who will also be coming in. And according to rumours, and this is coming from the Daily Mail, they claim that the new Arsenal CEO, which is Richard Garlick, who's taken over, has given Mikel Arteta a £200 million war chest to spend. I like the way they always use the word war chest. That's that sort of transfer window name. Whether that's true or not, let's wait and see. I don't know if they're basing that on the fact that there could be quite a few players leaving that might bring in, certain amounts of money. There's been estimations that, sales of players like possibly Partey and Tierney and, Nketiah and that could bring in around about £90 million. So it's going to be really interesting. But the window is now open. First signing that's probably going to get done by Arsenal is going to be David Raya. We know that he was on loan at Arsenal last year. Very successful loan from Brentford with this option to buy of £27 million. That option now will come into effect and he will become Arsenal's first official signing, even though he was playing for us all last season in this transfer window. But on the goalkeeping front, these rumours keep going around about Andriy Lunin of Real Madrid. I don't get it. I know that obviously, it looks like Aaron Ramsdale is the player that's probably going to get moved on. We've heard these ridiculous prices that, I say ridiculous, but Arsenal seemingly wanting about £40 million for him, which I don't think they'll get. And they'll probably need a number two. But as I said, it's Andriy Lunin, after having a great season at Real Madrid, didn't play in the final of the Champions League, but literally played all the rest of the games because Courtois was injured for most of the season. He's been linked with a move away. Too good, as I was saying, to play as a number two. Why would you want to come to Arsenal to play as number two? Or why would Arsenal sign David Raya for £27 million to then go and get Lunin, who's going to cost a lot of money, for maybe Raya to play number two? I don't know. Listen, the goalkeeper thing confuses me at Arsenal. It's forever changing. And then I heard this rumour this morning. This one blew my mind. I was like, oh my gosh, no. What's going on? Wojciech Szczesny linked with a move back to Arsenal 10 years ago. He left the club in 2017. He was at Arsenal for 10 years. And then he left the club in 2017, joined Juventus, has done brilliantly at Juventus, has had a great career at Juventus. But now we've only 1 year left on his contract. It looks like he's going to be moving. Now, all the rumours have been that he's going to Saudi Arabia, that he's going to be signing for a club over there in Saudi Arabia. Deal's literally done. They're just waiting on him to just agree. Juventus are buying a new goalkeeper. That's official. They're getting a new keeper in. But according to Tute Juve, a publication, they claim that Arsenal have entered the race to sign Wojciech Szczesny. This one would be an absolute crazy one. I mean, listen, he knows what it's all about to be an Arsenal player. He loves Arsenal. He was there. He was a legend when he was there. Even we all remember that famous Tottenham chant that he did. And listen, if he came in as a number two, would that be the worst option in the world as a Wojciech Szczesny as a number two with his experience, 34 years of age, has played in the Premier League, vastly experienced, However, I just can't see that one happening. To me, the Saudi move still looks like that's where he's going to end up. But wow, wasn't expecting that one this morning. And talking of Saudi Arabia, a player that's been heavily linked today with a move to Saudi Arabia is Thomas Partey. Now, we know that Thomas Partey, do we have to talk any more about his injuries at Arsenal? Absolute top quality player. But the problem is, there's no point in being top quality if you're never on the pitch. And that's been the problem throughout his Arsenal career with Thomas Partey. When he's fit and he's on the pitch, brilliant, no complaints, but too many injuries. Arsenal looking to move him on this summer. According to Football Insider, they claim that there's clubs in the Saudi Pro League who want him, who are prepared to take him and are willing to pay for him. Arsenal looking for around about 20 to 25 million pounds for Thomas Partey, who of course is now 31 years of age, so he's getting older. Fenerbahce also interested as well. Fenerbahce, of course, with Jose Mourinho now in charge, and they would like to get Thomas Partey, but the Saudi clubs seem to be the ones that are right in front. Of course, they'll have the big money as well. So let's see what happens with Thomas Partey. Now, Arsenal linked with a centre-back who seemed to be getting linked with quite a few centre-backs. I spoke a few days ago about the links with Murillo of Nottingham Forest. Today, they are linked with Goncalo Inacio of Sporting Lisbon. Very, very good centre-back. Still only 22. He's in the Portuguese squad for the Euros, so you'll get to possibly see him playing at the Euros. Real top quality player, considered one of the best centre-backs in Portuguese football. Now, the Sun claim that Arsenal are interested in signing him. They've been scouting him for a long time. Even the last transfer window in January, Inacio was one of the players that Arsenal are very interested in. But he does have this £52 million release clause, and that is a lot of money for him. He's still a very young player. And of course, we know that we've got two established centre-backs in, of course, William Saliba and also Gabriel Magalhaes. But Inacio would offer serious competition to both of them if Arsenal did make a move for him. He's also wanted by Manchester United. He's also wanted by Liverpool. He's a top player. Will Arsenal make a move for him, or is just this another one of those rumours? Have to wait and see, but he's been linked today by the Sun. Another centre-back who's been linked is Jean-Clair Todibo. Todibo of Nice. Now, we've heard a lot about this guy. He's been heavily linked with Manchester United in particular for a very, very long time. Now, according to the Arsenal journalist Chris Wheatley, he's saying that Edu is a big admirer of Todibo. He'd like to bring him in, would like to explore the possibilities of bringing in, should I say, and is very, very interested in him. However, in this one, I just feel that if he does leave, he'll probably end up at Manchester United. They are right at the forefront of this transfer. Nice, of course, is a club that's owned by Ineos, the same guys who have bought a big percentage into Manchester United. So that would make that deal easier to be done to United as well. So I don't expect that to happen at Arsenal. But it is one of those rumours that is out there today. And what's going to happen with Kieran Tierney? Now, Tierney, who should be playing today for Scotland in that opening game of the Euros, of course, Scotland taking on Germany. Kai Havertz will be getting his first game going for the host nation. But Kieran Tierney, now 27, the left-back who spent all last season out on loan at Rio Sociedad, not going to be returning to Sociedad. Arsenal want to move him on, and he's been heavily linked today with a move to Bayern Munich. Vincent Kompany in charge there knows all about Kieran Tierney, and is said to be interested in bringing Kieran Tierney to the Allianz Arena. Arsenal want around about £10 million apparently for Kieran Tierney. Listen, he's going to move on this summer. I mean, if it was Bayern Munich, that would be a fantastic move for him. I want to find out from you guys, should Arsenal be looking to keep Tierney? I know we say this literally every year, or is it time to just now move Kieran Tierney on and, free Kieran Tierney and just let him go somewhere and just have a career? Again, another player, quality, blighted by injuries, and really unfortunate that in the sort of system that Mikel Arteta plays, which we know he loves that inverted fullback, that's just not Kieran Tierney's game. He's a sort of box-to-box wing-back, and he hasn't really suited what Mikel Arteta has wanted to do. So anyway, the transfer window is open. So listen, look for lots of activity between now and the end of August. Players will be coming in, players will be leaving, and we'll be keeping you up to date with all of that here on AFTV. Also, I'm going to be doing a very special transfer show where you guys get a chance to ask me questions. That's going to be on a new platform called Playback. I'm going to give you the details of that tomorrow. You can click on the link there and join me on Playback for a Q&A. Looks like we're going to be doing it on Sunday, so look out for that. Either it'll be Sunday or tomorrow. Look out for that. And we're going to be doing that regularly where you guys can come on and you can talk and you can, talk to me about transfers. And we'll be doing a lot of those shows. That's going to be on Playback, and that's going to be on AFTV. So sign up to Playback right now and jump into the AFTV site to get more details of that. Thanks for watching the show, and I'll see you tomorrow.